today we're going to look at a bad email. So we're going to look at an example of a very bad email. So something you should try to avoid. Awesome.
Hello guys, great to see you again. As I mentioned to you, let's get straight into looking at this bad example of email writing. So do not write your email like this. Let's have a look. What's wrong with this email? Straight away, you could probably see there, if you look at the subject header, there's nothing even in the subject header. So the student that's written this has forgot to put something in there. Always remember to put something in the subject header, right? For example, you could put some detail of what the email is going to be about. Let's have a look. You could say, going to be absent for class tomorrow, then put the time of the class and put the class code or the class subject. So then the reader knows exactly what your email is going to be about, right? Don't be too vague. And what I mean by vague is don't just say going to be absent for class, okay? But which class, which time, what's the subject? So be short, but be specific in what you put in the subject header there. All right, if you look at the email then, the main body, we can even see there's not even a greeting. Remember, you always need a greeting. For example, dear Mr. or dear Mrs. or dear Professor. So always start your email with a greeting. Otherwise, a person that reads this may feel a little bit, maybe you're being a little bit rude here by not even putting a greeting. Because the person that wrote this, as you can see, they're just asking for something straight away. So always put a greeting. As you can see there in the first sentence, I want to submit the homework one day late. So straight away the person is asking for something. But don't just ask for something, right? Your first sentence after your greeting should be a polite sentence, a goodwill sentence. For example, thank you for your time reading my email. I hope you're keeping well, or even, I hope you're having a great day. So always start your email on a positive note, right? Because that will make the person that reads your email feel generally good and positive. And then you can get into the detail. We look at the first sentence though. I want to submit the homework one day late. Be careful of your choice of vocabulary. And what I mean by vocabulary is, as you can see, we have I want to submit. So try to be more polite in your vocabulary usage. Use words such as please, thank you, could you kindly, would it be possible? All right, so it's the small things that count sometimes. If we look at the ending there, we have let me know as soon as you see this file. Once again, as I mentioned, be careful of your vocabulary usage. It could be seen as a little bit offensive or rude to the reader. Let me know as soon as you see this. Right, so be polite. Use words such as please, thank you, would it be possible, could you kindly. And what I recommend you do is always end on a goodwill sentence. Right? For example, thank you so much for your time in reading my email. I hope you have a great week ahead. All right, so always end on a positive note because it's the last thing the reader's going to read in your email, and that will stay with the reader, right? That will make a positive impression on the reader. So always end on a goodwill ending. Thank you for your time and patience, or have a great week ahead. All right. And then obviously you put your name at the bottom. And as you can see that the student didn't even put a name there. So end with words such as best wishes or yours truly, and then you would put your name. All right. So don't forget those tips there, guys. I hope they'll help you out, and stay awesome.